Happy Wednesday, everyone. It is down to the wire, so to say. I have lots of projects going on behind me, and I'm going to take you along to show you what I'm doing this morning. Okay, first off, my father's coming into town, probably later afternoon, like 2 o'clock. Today's my husband's father's birthday, and I still need to go to the grocery store to pick up the stuff for tomorrow. I don't know what I was thinking, but since I'm waiting, because I'm going to be driving, chauffeuring some kids to work, I thought I would get started on making this chocolate pecan pie. Now, it is one of my favorite pies. I do love creamy pies. I love fruit pies, but I came across a chocolate pecan pie a few years back, and my life has changed for the better. Anyways, I had gotten some of these pies a few years back, and my father loved them too. So I'm gonna make this one from scratch. Well, semi-homemade. I'm not making the crust. I just bought the crust already. So I'm gonna get going on that. And this recipe is from A Bountiful Kitchen. So I'll either scan the recipe, add it to the description box, or add a link that you can just go to right to her page and get it. Because she is amazing, is an amazing cook, amazing chef, and she's like a home taught one, I believe. And so I love following her. She's got great recipes. So A Bountiful Kitchen. I'll get started. How many of you out there make your own crusts? I've seen many shows where they've made their own crust, maybe secret ingredients that they added in. But a lot of the people that I follow too, they just say, just get the crust from the store, it's the same. So I usually just use a pie crust if I need to use one. And these glass dishes are perfect for pies. So I'm just gonna kind of get this going, bake it, follow the directions on the container, which is like 10 minutes, 450, and we need it to completely cool. So I'll get this going, work on my next project, which is I'm making a wreath for my door, because come tomorrow, I'm going to be, as soon as we get back from Thanksgiving, I'm gonna be switching out the front door decor. So I wanna make sure I'm ready for that. I love making wreaths. So this, I'll add the link below of the method I'm gonna be using on making this wreath. It's a really easy process, but it's from Do It on a Dime, and I love her channel. So I'm going to just link that video below, the inspiration. So while the crust is baking I have about 7 more minutes, I thought I'd get started on this wreath because I do need to clean today, and I need my counters cleaned off. So I just want to make sure I kind of get everything done. That just makes sense. So I hope this video isn't too ADD-ish. I hate saying that, but honestly, this is like a Diet Dr. Pepper kind of day, if you know what I mean. So I already got my big one. Wait, maybe you can see it. Oh, there it is. Look at that big one. I know the kids come in here too and drink some. So I'm just trying to make loops and trying to get those through. And I'll bring it closer to you so you can see. So there are three areas here. So you're just pulling it out, making a loop. That's big enough. You don't have to have like a certain amount of each time you pull it out, because honestly this is a forgiving craft. So you want to make sure that it looks good to you, or you can deal with it, as I think. But honestly, your mistakes still look beautiful on this because people can't really tell. So I'm just pulling it through just like a little bit, and then I can always adjust it. Now all of my stuff that I purchased here was from the dollar store. So it takes about 3 rolls of these, and then this wire, which is $4 for all of that. Plus you can get some different ornaments there, which I had some already here. So I'm just using these, but they have poinsettias, everything that you can use to kind of embellish this wreath. So again, I got to the last part and then I repeat the process. Now what I do to tie is just use little pieces of cut pipe cleaners. If you have like other ribbon, that probably could work too. So I just try to get a darker color so it don't blend with the frame. But you can see I'm just kind of pulling it through and then pulling it through, and then I can just kind of fluff it out. And then I'm holding it all, the bunch down here too. So I'm just kind of pushing it down because the thicker the better, right? So when I bought all of the stuff, I bought actually 10 rolls because I was going to do a different method where I was going to cut it into 6-inch portions and tie it on. But this material is more plasticky rather than organza-y, and it is easier to do this kind of method. Look, pie crust done. I'm gonna let this cool, finish up my wreath, and then get the filling going. Okay, I finally finished the base, so I'm just gonna kind of fluff it out a little bit. And all I'm doing is hot gluing some of these balls in different areas. That is it, friends. So easy, and I'm so happy it turned out. And on the cheap, right? Hey, they're completed. So now I have 2. I'm so excited. So now I feel like, okay, project done, check. Get on the pie now, Ines. So this recipe is fairly simple. So I just have like eggs and sugar, corn syrup, because I had bought some and I never used it. So perfect recipe for this. And just some chocolate chips. And right now I'm just kind of toasting up some of the pecans. I just thought I'd kind of give them a little bit of brown, right? And then I'll add it to the recipe. So while that's toasting, I'm just gonna mix this until it gets smooth. Totally easy. Okay, so the time has come to make this chocolate pecan. So just a cup of chocolate chips at the bottom of the pie crust is all. So I'm just gonna spread those out. And then I'm just gonna put the mixture right on top. Follow the directions in baking. There is a little variation. So 10 minutes at one temperature, drop the temperature for another 45. So if you're following this recipe, don't forget that tidbit. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring it over. And you guys, my butter didn't melt all the way through. So that shouldn't be an issue, right? Like there's little pockets of butter. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. But we will have this with ice cream. So the butter will just enhance the flavor, right? So I'm gonna get this in the oven and I'll show you what that looks like. But in the meantime, I need to clean. Much more presentable. I mean, who has to go shopping on the day before Thanksgiving? You let me know, because this girl does. Let me know in the comments if you are too. So whenever I have guests coming, usually it's my dad, but if we ever have anybody coming over, I like to get little toiletries and make a little basket in the room of things that they might need or may have forgotten, like toothpaste and soaps, and of course a little loofah so that way, I mean, who packs always a loofah? So I'm gonna get some things for my dad. I got like just a little shampoo and body wash, some flushable wipes, toothpaste, some lotion, and some ear swabs. That's it. Let me go get some snacks now. So as you can see, I got some snacks from my dad, some drinks, and some little granola bars, and maybe just some little Cheez-Its. Plus I got him some water, and these, I'm responsible for making the mashed potatoes for Thanksgiving tomorrow, so that's all I needed. Now on to the next parts at the home to get everything else ready. I just pulled this pie out of the oven. It smells delicious. It broke the crust, but it's just for us anyways at the house. So I am going to cut this open when it cools in a few hours, and I will make sure to have this in the next video because I'll have that out on Friday morning, or Friday, I think. Okay. So let me go upstairs, get the beds ready, get my dad's area ready, and I think I'm done. Beds are made, so he'll be here, and then here we move a little table closer to the bed, and has got his snacks. And actually, he made that piggy bank for my son, and it was full of quarters for when he graduated. I thought that was so awesome. So we love that bank. And now I think we're ready. Well, that's it. It's about 12:30. My dad should be here soon, and I want to get this video up for you to see what we're doing today. So thanks for stopping by. Have a happy Thanksgiving Eve, and I hope that your visits to the store aren't crowded. So stick around. You just never know what I'll be rolling out next. Happy Thanksgiving too.